All right. Hello, and welcome to a little bonus stream. Thought I'd play a little bit of Atari 2600 games tonight and just throw it up on Twitch. We're going to be playing a little bit of Tac-Scan on the Atari 2600, my original 2600 hardware. This is a really fun game for the system. I did not know that it was originally an arcade game, but it's an arcade port to the 2600. It uses the paddle, which is great. All paddle games, in my opinion, are one of the reasons why the Atari 2600 is special. So anything using the paddle is cool, in my opinion. So anyway, Tac-Scan is sort of interesting in that it's sort of a vertical shoot 'em up, where you control a little fleet of fighter ships against incoming enemy ships, and they kind of scroll down the screen. You have to shoot them. And the thing that makes this game sort of interesting is that you have to kind of manage the number of ships that you have. You can lose some ships, and then you gain bonus ships, and you can decide if you want to have the bonus ship join your little wing of ships or not. And actually, I find that if you don't fly with the full wing of 5 ships, you actually can do better. I usually fly with just 3, so if 2 of them get blown up, that's no big deal. I usually don't get the full complement of 5 ships going. Anyway, this is a great little game for the 2600. I've said before, I really like shoot 'em ups in general. It's one of my favorite genres, and so any shoot 'em ups on the 2600 I'm interested in, and there aren't that many. There are sort of like Space Invaders type games or Phoenix type games like Demon Attack and stuff like that, but as far as like vertical scrolling shooters, Tac-Scan may be one of only a handful that actually kind of fit that bill. But it's not much. There's one called SPL. It's very expensive, and I don't think I'm interested in spending over $100 on an Atari 2600 game, but it's certainly been on my radar for a while. Anyway, let's get started with Tac-Scan, and if you're tuned in, thanks for watching. This is a little bonus stream of 2600 games. This game's great because it uses the paddle. It also uses the paddle in the right joystick controller port, which is sort of weird. I'm using my original paddles modified with the Super Pots from Best Electronics, the only remaining original Atari reseller in existence in California. If you know anything about Best Electronics, that guy is a real character. The guy runs that store. Anyway, the Super Pots are really great. If you want to try to refurbish your old paddles with better potentiometers, I highly recommend the Best Electronics Super Pots. Just make sure you order exactly what you want from the gentleman who runs Best Electronics. Be very deliberate and specific with your order. This game gets difficult very rapidly, like many Atari games. Doing pretty well here. I haven't lost a ship yet. Two of them. That's what I was talking about. All right. So this is the in-between part where you can replenish your fighters if you want, but I like to play with just 3. Because it makes your wing a little bit smaller. So if I don't take the fighter and just avoid it, you can move on with your smaller wing. Anytime you blow up the flashing enemy ships, I think it gives you a bonus fighter. I had 12 bonus fighters. As you can see, it spins up quite quickly. Alright, so now I'm going to replenish 2 of the fighters that I lost. And skip this other one. And there we go. Although that's a pretty good score for me, 154,600. That's not bad. I think my high score is like 200 something, so not too bad for a warm up. And stage 14, that's pretty good. I think the highest I've gotten is like stage 20 something, 21 maybe. So we'll go ahead and give this another try. It's a quick play, quick game. So, you know, like many Atari 2600 games, if you're looking for just a fun few minutes, you want to play a game, you know, real quickly and be done, there's many games on the 2600 that fit that bill, and Tac-Scan's one of them. So let's go ahead and start again here. It was so slow compared to where we were. Almost felt like a bonus round. It was going so slow. I'll just let it go. Got our formation of 3 ships. Like, so lots of screen flashing in this game. Hopefully nobody has any epileptic reactions to the bright screen flashes. Definitely always like big explosions in my shoot-em-ups. Tac-Scan's got like kind of proto screen explosions. That was a nice one. Oof. Does make you wonder, should it bring more ships just to survive longer? I don't know. Oh, down to one ship. That's bad. I think we're going to try going to 5. Let's just see how it goes. I do like the smaller formation, but we need to be able to survive as long as we can here. Like I said, I'm not sure it's a great idea. Just kind of threw those ships away. But I had it there. Well, we got to stage 16. That's a little better. 204,000. Okay. We're moving up here. Let's go ahead and try this again. Oh, it feels so slow. I don't know, you know, too many people ever played Tac-Scan back in the day. I sure didn't have this game when I was a kid. But it's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a hidden gem, but a lot of times people ask questions on like Atari Age about like, oh, you know, what are some of your favorite Atari games that are, you know, that people don't know about? And I usually recommend checking out Tac-Scan, especially because it uses the paddle, and there's not that many paddle games. You know, certainly not shooting up paddle games. I have the other one, which I think is reasonably well regarded, so like that. It's called Encounter L9 or something. But I think there's like it's not Laser Blast, but something like that. Let's get this fighter. Let's go on this side. Let's skip this fighter. It is kind of cool that your shots travel like through the enemy ships. You can actually kill, you know, 3 or 4 of them at a time. Losing fighters. Go ahead and stay with the smaller formations. I don't know. It might not be a good idea. kind of pre-fire on the screen too. Maybe that's part of the trick. Lost one. Do I dare go full complement? Why not? Oh no, we're down to one. It's hard to say if it's going with the smaller formation is better or not when you're just trying to stay alive. I mean, it gives you more lives in a sense. 5,000, that's pretty good. Yikes. See if we can break 300. Jeez. I need to get that. What? Alright. I think taking the extra ships just to stay alive might be better. I don't mean, you do get a bigger range. We're losing ships pretty fast here. We won't have a choice. Alright, here we go. We're going to go with the smaller formation and just save that last ship because we're going to need it. 360,000, alright. We got to 23, that's pretty good. 361,200. That's a new record for me. Alright, well, that was a quick little stream of Tac-Scan on the Atari 2600. A new personal best score and stage 23. That's pretty good. I don't think I've been that far before. So I don't know what the record on Tac-Scan is, but I'm sure it's crazy. We'll have to look it up. It's probably some insane number that is completely unachievable. All right. Anyway, thanks for tuning in for a little bonus stream, and hope you have a great rest of your evening.